Well, it was a tough day for us. Michigan State did a great job coming prepared. Coach D'Antoni and the staff did a great job getting these guys ready to play, and they deserved to win. They executed better than us. Thought they played harder than us, and I thought they made fewer mistakes. So it's a good learning experience for our team. That's why we say it's a one-game season. We did not get ready to play this game and come out and do the things necessary in order to win. And we've got to go back and fix those and find a way to play better next week. But definitely give the credit to Michigan State, Coach D'Antoni. They did a good job.
Could you talk about Michigan State's defense? It seemed to be giving you fits at times, and there are times where things seem to be rolling. And talk about their defense.
Well, we knew they had a good defensive team. They have had that for years, and this year's no different. They have a lot of good players. They're well coached. They disguised quite a few things on us, changed their looks, moved after the snap. They gave us some movement up front that was hard for us to block. We didn't do a good job of blocking movement. It hurt us. And a combination of all those things, we weren't able to execute as well, but the credit goes to them.
Coach, how much preparation could you do for two quarterbacks with the possibility of either one starting at Michigan State?
Well, I think both guys are very similar. They're both can throw the football. They run their system very well. They'll mix it in the run. They'll escape the pocket when they have to. I don't think it had to do with not knowing for sure who was starting. I think the quarterback stepped in, did a very good job. He made some big throws. He made a lot of one-on-one throws. He made one-on-one catches. They executed very well, and I thought that it wasn't a great game by any stretch by our team on offense or defense or special teams. And when all three units are not playing well, you're probably not going to win, and that's what happened.
Coach, Rocky Lombardi started today for the first time for MSU as their quarterback, and you are known as the guru of quarterbacks. So I know you haven't watched tape, but what do you think your first impression of Rocky would be today?
Oh, I thought he did a great job. Great composure, great poise. He made throws up the field. He took one-on-one matchups when they were actually covered fairly well, and he hit them. Executed the offense, made plays with his feet, was in charge. I thought he was outstanding today.
Jeff, what did they do defensively to limit the number of big plays that you could potentially produce?
Well, they did a good job. We knew going in that was their strength, and they've been good on defense all year and even before. And what they did is they disguised quite a bit. They moved after the snap. They showed one thing and did the other. When we checked, they checked. They create a lot of movement up front for our offensive line, which we sometimes have a hard time blocking movement, and that happened some. We didn't win our one-on-one matchups on the outside when we took it, not one of them. I know we hit a post and a couple things down the field, but nothing really one-on-one when we had a guy in our face. So credit goes to them. They did a better job than we did. They executed. They kept us off balance. They gave us a bunch of different looks and disguises, and they did a good job.
Jeff, you talked about being disappointed in all three phases. How about just special teams? What was your evaluation there?
Well, you'd like to be able to make some kicks. You'd like to be able to get down in there and make a kick. I think there was some penetration. I don't think it came off his foot well. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's going to go in anyway. We were good on kicking the ball off. We were good at some returns that helped us. We had a false start on the one field goal, which I think we would have made. We were up there too long, in my opinion, standing there too long. We jumped off sides. And then the second one, you got to find a way to hit that when you get a chance, and we did not. We had a play on third down before where, if we get one guy blocked, we go for a lot more yards, and we did not, but we still got enough yards to get in field goal range because we got the exact look we wanted. So a lot of small things that add up, and we're not good enough to not do all those small things right, or at least do right most of the time, and it cost us, and we got outplayed today.
On that last field goal was blocked, did you give any consideration to going forward there? What was the decision-making process when it was 4th and 2 there?
No, we wanted to kick the field goal and get the points on that one.
We talked to you coming into this stretch about your offense now getting to face elite defenses in the Big Ten. Is there still some more steps that your offense has to take as you get deeper in the season against some of the teams that you're going to see?
Well, without question, we have a lot more steps to take. I know we've been putting up some points and some yards lately. This defense challenged you. They gave you a lot of different looks. They disguised. They moved after the snap. They pressed us on the outside some. We didn't win those matchups. And, you know, when that's happening, things aren't going to go as well. So, you know, we've got plenty of work to do. We've got to find ways to get better. We're going to got a tough schedule, and tough games coming up. And all we can do is, learn from this and prepare for Iowa, who's very good on defense as well. And we'll have our hands full.
Jeff, you talked all year about dealing with success and having the maturity to deal with, you know, moving forward with this program. Do you have to reevaluate things after what happened this week, after the Ohio State win, or did you like what you saw in practice this week?
Well, no, I see us right where we're at. I know we beat Ohio State at home. I think everything fell into place. Everything worked, and it was one of those days. I understand where we're at. We have a long ways to go. We've got to work our way up the ladder. There's a lot of really good football teams in this league that win every year. Every year they go to bowl. Every year they do a great job of winning the games they're supposed to. We have still not been able to do that. You know, we knew this would be a tough game coming into Michigan State and finding a way to win. They were going to be hungry. They were going to be angry. They came out and played very good. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us. We've got some tough teams on the schedule that if we don't do all the small things right, we're not going to have a chance. So we've got to get back to working hard, trying to improve, you know, finding ways to win one-on-one matchups, creating stops, getting turnovers and not turned over. You know, all the small things didn't go in our favor today, and it cost us.
Jeff, just curious, how would you evaluate David's performance today?
I don't think it was one of his better days. You know, he did a decent job. He made some throws that helped us. Got a little heat at times. He got some pressure, you know, and sometimes this pressure is going to affect him. It did affect him. A couple you know, times he would force some things. He got out and scrambled the first interception. I thought he had enough room to run. He got the first down. He forced it in there. Last pass of the game, you know, I told him to throw the other side. He went the other way. But, you know, those things happen. It's something to learn from. You know, you're playing quarterback, you're getting hit, you get a lot of people coming at you, you're disguising, a lot of different looks. You just got to hang in there tough and trust what you practiced, and you know, they did a good job on us. And I think he'll be disappointed, but he'll bounce back. And I know he's a fighter and a competitor, and I think he'll work hard to improve this week.
Anything else? Thank you.